I've got a puppy that is a monster at 5 months. And she decided this bed was such nice soft dirt, she was going to lay in it. So I put a little bit of rabbit wire around it. This is my San Marzanos. I started these from seeds. And it's one of my favorite paste type uh, tomatoes. It sun dries so beautifully. I use that on bruschetta and a lot of different other things and then we also make paste with it. But it just makes the best sauces and sun dries so beautifully. Oh, the bees are out already. They're out early this morning. They're working. Mm. And I'm still in the process of cleanup, as you can see. And oh, my hollyhock's really shot up. Now under the hollyhock is horse mint, and my black cohosh that I thought I'd lost has come up, and there's comfrey back there. I've got quite a bit of comfrey to put out in the goat field. I've got a mullein here that's been beat up by the dogs, but when I find a nice sized one, I'll leave it. The garden fountain, I need to put more in. There's echinacea and bloodroot, and my clematis is beautiful today. Look at her. Oh, my friend Marty, my dear heart, got that for me. And I thought I'd lost her, but she made it through after all. And she's got new growth coming down here. As you can tell, that's kind of one of my favorite spots, but it's my working spot. And I've got peppermint, and lamb's ears, and chives, and there's also yarrow and bronze fennel. And this is a pink Joe Pye weed, and in the background there is a white Joe Pye. I'm kind of shooting for this to be my white garden. And I thought I'd lost this white iris. And I thought I'd lost my white rose. I guess I just wasn't being patient enough, you know. Well, I've got some Thank You Mountain comfrey there. Comfrey can be obnoxious. You've got to stay ahead of it. That'll get moved out into the goat yard. White yarrow, which is the medicinal yarrow. There's some beautiful colors in ornamental yarrow. And this is red buckeye from my friend Vicki, and wild bergamot there. And the lamb's ears look like they're getting ready to bloom. But oh, had so much fun with the bumbles this year. They love these comfrey blooms. Isn't that beautiful? And sometimes they'll just fall into them. But comfrey has a habit of falling over, so you've got to support it unless you want it to spread, because it will go to seed. And I've got anise hyssop returning, and my horehound. Another echinacea over here. As I said, everything's grown up. I thought I'd lost my butterfly bush, but she's back there. And look at the size of that mullein. Isn't she gorgeous? I've got dill and chamomile and carrots in here with the mullein. She's so beautiful. Look at that. Those leaves. My hand. There's my hand. Look at the size of that leaf. That's going to be a beautiful harvest when she's done. Oh, this rain has brought up every weed available. That's my mother wart there. Look at that. Here's the height of my head. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And I brought wild lettuce up there. And I've got wood sage and my St. John's wort in that corner. And this is marshmallow root. And some elecampane in the back there. And stevia and orange mint. I'm trying to get everything labeled. I've got a workshop coming up in about a month. And I'm going to have everything in. Got my sweet peppers and oregano. This is what's got to get harvested. Look at my catnip. My tongue. Oh, there's a butterfly down in there. Oh. Something's been in here stomping things down. Look at that. Knocked over the sign and everything. Some parsley in there. The back corner is all sage. Fun story. Over my rabbits, I've got a hat of gray, one of those gray tarps to keep the sun off of them and reflect the sun back. But last month, I came out to find it ripped to shreds after the dogs had chased a bobcat up it. And then we had a storm right after that and tore it up completely. And so I've had to replace it with a much less expensive tarp. And what I do is I create a water channel right through here, and it fills my garbage pail full of water, which makes it a lot easier to water things that are close by. And you know, a lot of it's about being patient. You know, I've got so much I've got weeding to do. Probably we've got one more storm coming. But my calla lilies returned. I thought I'd lost them, so I planted watermelon in this site. And look, both my calla lilies up and the watermelons are coming up too. That'll be pretty. There's a yellow and an orange, I think. So, this next week's project is the fruit trees. Got a lot of pulp coming up in there. Lots of work in the garden now that the rains have pretty well stopped. I think we're supposed to have one more storm tonight. But we're reclaiming it. Neil's blueberries. Zeus, you're a guilty culprit. He's got blueberries sitting on. There, oh, that's perfect. And that's all my jewelweed over there. I guess you could call this a wild garden, huh?